Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in this video, we're discussing Roth conversions, specifically what they are, why they can make a big difference in retirement, how to determine if one is right for your situation, and how to successfully do one. Now, we've got a lot to cover here. So, Brian, let's just get into it and start with what is a Roth conversion and what are the benefits of it?
Okay, real simple. A Roth conversion is a strategy where you move or convert funds from a traditional IRA or a 401k account into a Roth IRA account. Basically, what you're doing is you're taking your pre-tax contributions and converting them to after-tax contributions in order to withdraw from your Roth IRA 100% tax-free in retirement. You're going to pay no taxes on any gains inside your Roth from the moment you do the conversion moving forward.
Okay, so you pay taxes on the conversion now in order to avoid them later in life when who knows what the tax code will be?
Exactly.
Okay.
If you think taxes will be higher in retirement, and many people think taxes will only increase in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years plus, then this may be a good option for you. But there's those who say, when I retire, I'll be in a lower tax bracket because I'm not earning income. So why does this even matter? While this is true, a Roth conversion gives you tax diversification. If you have both traditional and Roth accounts, you can choose which account to withdraw from each year, depending on your tax situation. This is a great way to help minimize your tax bill in retirement each year. I actually had Michelle, one of our subscribers, talk about this recently, where his portfolio was 70% traditional, 30% Roth going into retirement, which is a great strategy, by the way.
Yes, it is actually. So, question for you: what specific factors do people need to consider when determining if a Roth IRA conversion is right for their situation? Because
Good
it's not
question.
right for everyone, correct?
No, it is not. So there's 4 things you need to look at. Okay.
Okay.
The first one we've already touched on, taxes. That's the
Right.
big one. You'll have to pay taxes on any amount you convert. If you expect your tax rate to be lower in retirement, a Roth conversion may not be your best option. Why pay taxes today when you may not have to pay any in retirement due to a lower income? But let's say you expect your tax rate to be higher in retirement. A Roth conversion can help you save money in the long run. It's that simple.
Sure. Okay. What's the second thing?
Second thing is about the timing. Converting to a Roth IRA is best when you have lower income and you will pay less in taxes. You could be in a lower tax bracket if you're going through a job loss or beginning your retirement.
Okay.
Age is the next thing to consider. If you're close to retirement age and don't have much time left to accumulate tax-free earnings in a Roth IRA, it may not be worth converting for you.
Yeah. Okay.
A Roth conversion may be a smart choice if you've got quite a few years left till retirement.
Right.
Finally, future tax laws. Nobody can predict the future tax laws. Definitely not us, because we have no clue.
Right.
The current tax brackets are set to expire in 2025, which could result in higher taxes in the future. If you're thinking about a Roth conversion, now may be the time to do it.
Okay. So as you've pointed out, and I mentioned earlier, Roth conversions are not right for everyone. It's really about your unique situation and taking everything into account before making that move.
You're exactly right. And they're not right for everyone. Each person's situation is unique. And sure, I would recommend speaking with a financial advisor and a tax professional before doing anything. Get some advice on the subject and see if it makes financial sense to your unique situation today.
Okay, so you've touched on a few potential downsides, such as having to pay taxes up front on the amount you convert. What other downsides, potential downsides, do people need to be aware of?
Yeah, one other thing to add about taxes before I get into the potential downsides, if you're converting a large amount, the taxes could be substantial.
Sure.
And this could then push you into a higher tax bracket for that year that you do the conversion.
So real quick, Brian, but you don't have to convert the whole thing, right?
No, you do not. You can do it in steps. So.
Okay. All right.
So let's go back to the if you lost a tax deduction, that's something else to keep in mind. If you convert all of your traditional IRA or your 401k into a Roth IRA, you'll lose the ability to deduct contributions on your taxes each year unless you open a new traditional IRA.
Okay.
So another downside is the 5-year rule. We've talked about this on this channel many times about the Roth IRA 5-year rule for holding any gains without paying the IRS 10% penalty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, your contributions were always available at any time. But with a Roth conversion, every dollar converted must now be held for 5 years before taking any withdrawals. If you don't hold, the IRS 10% penalty now applies to all withdrawals.
Okay.
That's huge. That's a big no-no. If you're looking at making that conversion, you better think of that first.
Sure. Okay. Because it locks your money up.
Yep. And lastly, Medicare premiums. If you're close to retirement age and have a high income, a Roth conversion could increase your Medicare premiums. Medicare premiums are based on income, and a large Roth conversion could push you into a much higher tax bracket.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to drop a video below in the description and pinned comment that we did on the Roth IRA 5-year rule for tax-free withdrawals. So check that out. It's known as the sweet spot, and Brian just alluded to it. It's really important that you understand the rules before you do it. So after you finish that video, make sure to check it out. Okay, so Brian, one final question that I have. If I wanted to do a Roth conversion, whether I'm going to move everything over or a percentage, how would I go about doing that?
Okay, there's 3 main ways to do it. Okay, first is a direct rollover at your current custodian. Let's say you're at TD Ameritrade and you want to do a Roth at a TD Ameritrade. You can have your current custodian convert your traditional IRA into a Roth without hardly any trouble at all. Some may even allow it as a simple phone transaction. It's really simple to do. Okay. Now, let's say you're going to do a direct rollover to a new custodian. So let's say from TD Ameritrade to Schwab. By filling out some rollover paperwork, either electronically or old school paper,
Old school
paper.
There you go.
you can convert your 401k or your traditional IRA to a Roth IRA quite simply also.
Okay.
And the third way is an indirect rollover. You get a check from your current 401k or your IRA and mail it to the custodian in 60 days. May not be favorable, as the current custodian may withhold up to 20% of the available funds. I'm not a fan of that one.
Yeah, option 3, I think, can have some serious consequences, especially if you do not mail that check in the 60-day window. And I can imagine it is tempting for some people to want to cash it, which, of course, defeats the purpose of the Roth conversion in the first place.
Exactly.
Right?
And depending on the size of this and your age, you could have substantial taxes and a 10% IRS penalty if under age 59 and a half.
Yeah.
To wrap this up, Roth conversions can be great for the right person, but they're not a one-size-fits-all solution for a retirement plan.
Right. Well, most things aren't, are they? Even though they're often marketed as such.
Yes, they
That's
are.
key. All right. Here's the thing. If you like the content of this video, hit that like button. Help us grow this channel. Show us that you value what we're putting out. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, we're going to drop that video on the Roth IRA 5-year rule for tax-free withdrawals, also known as that sweet spot. Make sure to check that out. So if you're even considering opening a Roth or considering a Roth conversion, it doesn't matter. You need to know the rules. Definitely. All right, Brian, this has been awesome, short and sweet and important. Thank you so much. And thanks to everyone who watched.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.